Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be sharing a 3-step strategy to stop getting back on track on Monday and actually staying on the path to sustainable weight loss. So for those of you who are new to me, I wanted to welcome you. My name is Claire Ketchum, and I am on a mission to teach 1 million women how to stay on the path to sustainable weight loss and get unstuck and finally lose weight for good. So if my mission resonates with you, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's dive into today's topic. The 3 steps to stop getting back on track on Monday and actually staying on the path to sustainable weight loss. So why is this so hard for us? The reason why this is so hard is because we are really, really motivated to stick to our healthy eating goals. And then all of a sudden we start getting this desire to quit, and it gets harder and harder and harder to stay on track until we abandon them. And then as soon as we abandon our healthy eating goals, what do we start doing? We start promising ourselves we're going to get back on track on Monday, right? And this is fine because we're super motivated and we're really excited and we're really going to do it this time. So what do? We start getting rid of the temptations, right? Maybe that looks like giving them away or throwing them away, right? But oftentimes it also looks like eating a lot of them because we're not going to be able to eat them on Monday. Right? But that's okay because Monday comes and we're super motivated, right? And this lasts for sometimes a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, sometimes even a couple of months. But eventually staying on track with healthy eating starts to feel stressful, right? And when our healthy eating plan feels stressful, it activates the stress response, right? And our body's top priority is to be in a relaxed state. So if how we're eating is actually causing us to feel stressed, our body is not going to want to do it anymore, right? It's because it wants to be in a relaxed state more than it wants to stick to a healthy eating plan, right? So it's in this tension, right, that we find ourselves. And this is when it gets really, really hard to stick to our healthy eating goals, is when we're in this tension. It feels so stressful, right? And if your go-to way to reduce stress is to eat, then your subconscious mind is like, oh, okay, I know how we get back to a relaxed state. We eat food, right? And it will start sending you thoughts that will help you start to justify why it's okay to quit. So this could be something like, oh, just a little won't hurt, or everybody else is having some. Eating healthy is too hard. I haven't lost any weight anyway, so why bother, right? Like, or whatever, right? We just keep on, and they come constantly and consistently until we cave and eat the food, because that's our subconscious mind's way to help us reduce the stress. But as soon as we've eaten that food, we start to feel guilty and frustrated with ourselves. And what do we start doing? We start promising ourselves that we're going to get back on track on Monday, right? We start all over again. We're right back where we started. And it's such a frustrating pattern to be stuck in. And the thing that you need to know about this is that your subconscious thoughts actually drive 95% of your conscious actions. So if 5% of you wants to stay on track with your healthy eating goals consciously, you're like, this is what I consciously want to do. This is what I consciously want to do. But if it's stressing you out subconsciously, you don't want to do it, right? Because your body wants to be in a relaxed state. So you need to have the subconscious thoughts actually be working to help you stay on track with your goals. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So here is the 3-step plan to start doing this. So this is something that I teach in my program, the Peaceful Eating Method, to my clients. So this is sort of the first step to get started with this process of reprogramming those sabotaging thoughts so they lead you to the conscious decisions that you actually want to do, right? Which is to be consistent. Okay, so step 1 is to start noticing these sabotaging thoughts when they pop up. So when you start to hear yourself saying, oh, I deserve this, or everyone else is having it, or, well, they brought in donuts, so I guess I have to have one, or or whatever starts popping in your brain, right? Just start noticing them. And when you start noticing them, you're going to visualize. So step 2 is to visualize a stop sign, because your subconscious mind really understands what a stop sign means, right? Like it's a universal language, right? No matter what language you speak, everyone knows what a stop sign means. It means to stop. Your subconscious mind knows also. So when you visualize a stop, you're sort of stopping that pattern, that loop of these sabotaging thoughts that are just running, sort of in the background. You're maybe not even aware of them. So, but that's step 1 is to become aware of them. Step 2 is to visualize the stop sign. Then step 3 is to start to reprogram these sabotaging thoughts with what I call peaceful eating thoughts that actually help you stay on track with the goals that you've set for yourself consciously. So let's take the I'll get back on track Monday sabotaging excuse, right? So when you start hearing your subconscious mind running that through your thoughts, what you're going to do is you're going to visualize that stop sign. Then you're going to repeat something like, every meal is an opportunity to make my next best choice. Every meal is an opportunity to make my next best choice. Every meal is an opportunity to make my next best choice. So even if you've quit, you can still use this, right? Like, 'cause you're just like, you're not saying like, oh, I'll just get back on track on Monday or tomorrow or whatever, right? You're really committing to staying on track and just having it be a slight detour if you've gone off, or to actually help you not get off. Either one is fine. So what you're doing is you are making the neural pathways to the sabotaging thought get weaker because you're not having them as often. And the neural pathways to the peaceful eating thought are going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's like a river, right? If the water is running one way, that groove is going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. It's the same concept with your thoughts. You can create stronger neural pathways to the thoughts that actually help you stay on track with your goals. Because again, 95% of our conscious decisions are made because of the subconscious thoughts that we have. So we want those subconscious thoughts to actually help us, right? So this is just one tiny little way that you can start doing it, but you do have to do it really, really consistently. It's not something you can do once in the morning and then you're done, or once a week and you're fine. You really need to make it a practice where you're really, step 1, noticing the thoughts. Step 2, visualizing that stop sign. And step 3, repeating your peaceful eating thought 3 times. That's how you start reprogramming those sabotaging thoughts so that you can stop getting back on track on Monday and actually stay on the path to sustainable weight loss. So I hope this video helps. If it did, please like and share it. And if we're not connected on social, come on over to Instagram. I'm at claireketchum.ck, or join my stress-free eating community on Facebook. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.